Oh, I wasn't planning on following up Stephen Morgan. That's a lot to fill up. So first things first, we do have packets that does tell a lot about us. Jeremy Williams is pulling it out right now, so if you do want one of those, just raise your hand and we'll bring them out to you. If we do have any veterans here and are interested in any kind of education and all that, we actually have some cards and some packets from someone that was just at our meeting, Jared Hankhouse. He also helps veterans as far as their disability, and like I said, for them to kind of further themselves for their education. So we got all that over there, so just let them know and they'll make sure you get involved. So this didn't start out as Hill Country Veterans Alliance. It started out as Soldiers Dinner. And basically I just wanted to get my brothers and sisters that I'd served with in Iraq back together. We hadn't seen each other in already around 11 years at that point. I had a lot of things going on in my life. I've been struggling with PTSD most of my life. Some days are great, some days it just kind of hits you once. Doesn't really give you a rhyme or reason why. So anyways, that was the point behind that. After running Soldiers Dinner for a few years, we decided that we're going to start the Hill Country Veterans Alliance. And you can see a lot of the people with I got these 6 shirts with the Hill Country Veterans Alliance on the back of them. We're up to 23 members, and we actually just got our first junior member, Abigail, wherever she's at, right there. So Eric don't like her drawing because he never wins, but that's usually he does our raffles. So if you don't win, it's her fault. Apologies ahead of time. Anyway, so Soldier Dinner, like I said, it was the main event. We did that, and we're still doing that. We're actually going to have it at the Gulfway Airport this year. My man Stephen Morgan right here that just played, he's one of the ones that will be up there playing. We try to have him, since he found himself in music, we try to have him in every single one of them. Followed by Southern Rustics and a couple others that have donated their time for all of them. But since then, we wanted to start doing more things for the veterans. We wanted to do more for the community. And to be honest with you, it's not really us that should be getting this thanks, it is the community, because without the community, we wouldn't be able to do any of this. They're the ones that give us our donations, our sponsorships, donate land for us to be able to do these veteran hunts and take all the veterans out on. Even if they don't get to shoot anything, they love just being able to be out there, get into nature, and just give them that little bit of peace of mind. And sometimes when you're struggling with PTSD, that's all you need is just that little bit of peace of mind, just a little reset on your mindset. So we also do the gun safety courses for kids. We do 3 of those per year. We're doing one actually next weekend. Then we got one for July and August. August is probably going to be extremely hot since it's already in the hundreds now, but we do provide canopies, all that. We usually do different little stations for them to catch shade. We provide them with meals and all that. We try to make it as much fun as we can. We let them shoot out water balloons, all that at the end after they kind of learn all the safeties and stuff. And we'll actually put out targets. They get to take those targets home, and then they also get a certificate from us saying that they were there and they should know some safety. However, a lot of the kids we had last year, was like 3 or 4, they really weren't interested in the safety, they were just interested in shooting. So we try to train them as much as the safety, but try to let them have as much fun as possible as well. We started the pasture party this year, which was the Patriots pasture party. Basically just a bunch of veterans sitting around, I'd say a campfire, but it was a bonfire. Anyways, but we supplied food, the whole 9 yards of that. This year wasn't the greatest. We ended up getting hit by a lot of rain, lost one of our canopies. But they're still there. We only had 26, but this is year 1. And we only had maybe a month to produce that. So, like I said, we do the veteran hunt, Soldiers Dinner. So we also do wood drives. Every year we do a wood drive, which means we go in, we collect firewood. I think we ended up with around about 14 boards of wood that we collected from off the community this year and handed out to all the families in need. We also do a food drive. We do the same thing there for any families in need. Anything that we have left over, we take to the different churches that have the food boxes, the blessing boxes, and so that way it's not being wasted. Sometimes we take food that's brought in that's outside of our drives to the community center / senior center right next to the Mills County State Bank. They're constantly delivering out food and all that as well. And then we also started doing the Thanksgiving lunches where we take in donations of hams, turkeys, all kinds of sides, desserts and all that. We usually sit at the community center. We will, I stay up all night smoking all this. My wife and the rest of the team stays up doing all the sides and all that. We get little clamshell boxes. We, if you don't have a family to go to for Thanksgiving or anything else, then you at least have a place where you can kind of come in, get a plate, and go eat. I think we delivered 78 plates this last year. And then we did, I think it was 100, I want to say it was 100, I was thinking it was 126. Anyways, so we handed out a lot, we delivered a lot. Anytime that we do anything, none of this comes out of the organization. And whenever I say that, for guests to be here today to talk to you, to go and do any of the stuff we do, like we don't take anything from those funds. We use our personal funds for everything. The things that go into everything that we do as far as sponsorships and all goes strictly for those events, for those functions, for whatever we got going on for that month. At this point, I think December is about our only month that we absolutely just take off and don't do anything. So we are growing. So that's kind of, I guess, who we are and what we do in a nutshell. If y'all have any specific questions, I'll answer. Like I said, the most of this is in that packet. And pretty much anytime you want to stay updated for anything, we've got my cards that are in there. That's my personal phone number. If you do know a veteran and they need help, that is, like I said, my personal number, so they can call me day or night. I don't mind getting up. I've gotten up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning talking many soldiers down from doing really dumb things that was going through their head at the time. Not only hurting themselves, but even stopping them from hurting others. So, like I said, the information's there, but we keep our website, hookuptoveteranslines.com, pretty updated. Actually, Eric is just talking about, just became our coordinator, and we just added him to the website yesterday, but that's my fault. I was about 3 days behind. So, anyways, I really appreciate y'all letting us come up here and being part of this. This is pretty cool. And anyways, I'll probably talk to you a little bit later, but we might be able to set up something to maybe some ACs.
Well, I appreciate that. We got to get this thing first. DJ, thank you so much, brother. Thank you.